Hello, friends. Welcome to Del Soccer. My name is Delali Frank, and this is News Daily, where I serve you with all the major trending news in the last few hours. In today's edition, we're going to talk about with the All Star Festival. The All Star Festival, the biggest off-season festival in Africa, has been officially launched in Tamale. We'll talk about details of that, what is actually going to happen, what's the people that were present talked about, and then we'll wrap up with Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan. He has said some few things about Fatawu Issahaku and what he thinks about him. As usual, if it's your first time, hit on the subscription button so that we can build this community together. In the end, I'm going to leave shout outs and give shout outs to those that will watch this video and leave a comment in the comment section. As usual, my name is Delali Frank. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's news. I want to talk about Asamoah Gyan. He has said some few things about Ishaku. You know, Ishaku, he was called to come and play for the Black Stars when we were going for the AFCON. He didn't come. Asamoah Gyan was asked about it, and Asamoah Gyan has said something. If you're looking for a player who has made a lot of sacrifice for the Black Stars, it's Baby Jet. And whether it paid off or it didn't, he has talked about when City wanted him badly, but chose to come and play for the Black Stars. That's not the reason why he made a comment about Ishaku. But he said Ishaku is young. Not coming to play for Ghana at the AFCON was the best decision because he needed enough time to consolidate himself for Leicester City. Unfortunately, when Ishaku stayed, he didn't even play enough games because he got a red card. However, Baby Jet believes that Ishaku and his people made the right decision because that's the best for him. He's young. He needs all the time he deserves to be able to get to the top. And then you can come and play for the Black Stars, which I think so. But let's listen to Baby Jet.
When I see a good player, I always see it. Fatawu Issahaku, I think even when he was playing in the local league, there was one question one journalist asked me, who is the player I've seen in the local league so far? I remember I said,
when he was playing at Dreams FC.
Yes, I said, I mentioned his name, that he's somebody who can be very, very good. Although he didn't start so well for the senior national team, but he's picking up. He's a young boy, and he's picking up. Look at what he's doing in Leicester. And for me, although we needed him in the national team, but for him not to come to the AFCON, I think is the best decision he made because he had to focus on his playing career, to focus to make sure he gets to that height. So I think Ghanaian had patience for him, although there was a bit of criticism. I saw it. But I think it has paid off. Look at what he's doing now. Now, Leicester has qualified. After he's coming to play for Ghana. So I think the decision he made, I think he's got the right people behind him who are advising him. And he's a good player, and everything will depend on him. To have a beautiful career or to get to that height, everything will depend on him. There might be advices and everything, but he's the one on the field. So
I think I also agree with Baby Jet, because as a young player, Ishaku is young. He needed enough time, develop, excel. When he was into the Black Stars, you see, no stress, then he can play and play very well. Let's wrap up with the All Star Festival. I talked about the All Star Festival. The All Star Festival is organized by the BAC Group. It's the biggest off-season festival you can find on the African continent, where the organizers bring in Black Stars players and one international star to join the team. They go to a village, not a village. They go to a town outside the normal area where people see the Black Stars players and let the people enjoy them. They started with Accra. It was played at Accra Sports Stadium. They moved from Accra to Sunyani for the second edition. It was an exciting one in Sunyani. They took the Black Stars players, Andrew Ayew, Akaso, Jordan Ayew. Mention all the players you can mention. Kamadin Suleimana, Gideon Mensah, all the Black Stars players move all the way to the town. This time around, they are taking it to Tamale. And the Tamales one is going to be a massive one because, the first one was great, the second one was greater. The third edition is going to be a massive one. So the launch is officially in Tamale. There's going to be some few activities before the main game. The first one is a community gala among all the communities in Tamale. The gala is going to be there until the Black Stars players would arrive. The gala, I think, starts on 3rd. The official launch was yesterday. The gala starts on 3rd. And then in the main event, there are going to be a lot of activities. One, there's going to be an activity. There's going to be a derby where the players will interact with the kings, and there's also going to be a festival, a park where people get a chance to do exhibitions, sell some few things. And then there's going to be a business summit where the business will talk about sports business and then esports. And then there's going to be the major games. This time around, apart from the games itself, there's going to be proper entertainment, musical concerts for you to enjoy music. People, other, talents will come and showcase. And then there's going to be esports competition. This time around, they've partnered with the Ghana Esports Federation to include esports in this particular event. So you could see your Black Stars players engaging in FIFA competition. You could see the community in Tamale engaging in FIFA competitions. The details is going to be out very soon. But Dr. Ernest Scranton and his people has officially launched the BAC group. Dr. Ernest Scranton talked about it. He said some few things. He said this is a very important festival. The dream is to bring Black Stars players closer to the people. And he has always mentioned it, and he has always talked about it. The regional minister, the people in Tamale are very confident and ready to support the people of the BAC group. This is an excellent event. Honestly, not often do you get our players travel all the way around to go and play football. Sunyani, for instance, the Black Stars has never played a football game in Tamale, in Sunyani. For Tamale, it's been a long time after the African Cup of Nations. I don't think we've ever been able to play a very huge game in Tamale. So this is a very exciting one. I'm pretty much excited about it. Happy to be part of this project. We know that it's going to be an exciting one, an excellent one. We are looking forward to it. Salute to the OSR Festival and to the guys behind it. It's a very great initiative, and we wish that all Ghanaians and everybody will support it so that it will become very, very big in the near future. So that's all for today. We talked about Ghana and we talked about Baby Jets and the OSR Festival. Let me know what you think in the comment section about everything that we've discussed. My name is Delali Frank. On to meet again. Bye-bye for now.
It's a lot of talk, but we are here. I said, you are not just going to qualify, you're going to win this. You won it, you're going to Paris, and you got revenge on Nigeria.
Hey, it feels amazing. They are brothers, but whenever everything that we do on the track is done, we have that rivalry, but when it's done, we all come together. We are happy to get the win. And whatever happened yesterday, we have to put it behind us. Come out here today and then execute the race. Then we knew we were going to win.
Listen, and Susie, you and Isaac, this is your first time in this team. You're going to your first ever Olympic game. How does that feel?
I mean, that was great. It was great and impressive. It's very amazing. Very amazing, yeah.
Ibra, let me ask you quickly. Just in 2019, you were in school, right?
Yeah.
Secondary school?
Yeah.
And now you are going to the Olympic Games. I mean, that is mind-boggling. What do you have to say?
I think I'd like to say I'm grateful to God. And anything I do, I just wish I keep the faith in everything I do.
Yeah!
Okay, Isaac, you've been riding well this year. Yesterday didn't go too well. Today, what a storming back straight. What does that feel like to be part of this team? This is history.
This team is amazing. Like yesterday, when the errors made, like we were able to gather things out today, and they all bring the ideas and the coach. So we were able to work together today to deliver.
And as I listen, this is your second consecutive Olympic Games. I mean, from where you've come from, making back-to-back, being a multiple Olympian is not easy in any field. You and Joe are going to do that. How special is that?
I mean, it's awesome. It's amazing, but we thank God for the gift of this talent. And we thank Ghana for being behind us and letting us do what we do. I mean, they supported us coming here. So we're just thankful to God that we are able to go to the Olympic twice.
Okay, here's the big one. Obviously, there's great potential in this team. You two have seen this team change many times. You're going to Paris, the Olympic Games. What has to happen for you to make the final again? Because the last time you made the final and the pressure is on, what has to happen?
Yesterday in the heat, we knew we had something special coming here. It happens in relays, You always wish for the best, but sometimes it doesn't go how you want it. Look at the time you run today, it would have made it into the final from yesterday. So if everything had gone well how we wanted it, would have made the final. So we just have to put that behind us. Come on here today. Yeah.
No.